Dr. Cormier, let's talk about common colds. What is the body actually doing when you catch a cold?
So again, it goes back to weaknesses, and we think a lot different than everybody else. But one of the mechanisms that starts is when your brain loses power to some part of your nose, right? Because everything's wired. It can make you vulnerable to getting a virus. And colds are a lot of times, all these different types of viruses that have mutated, and they're waiting to get into one of your cells and hijack your cell. And so you have to know what to do early on and throughout the course of having it in order to get your body to do what it's designed to do to heal itself.
Why do we seem to catch colds more easily when stressed or tired?
So again, when it comes to your body, think about it. It's a power company. This is your power company to trillions of cells. If any type of stress happens, then it can knock off power, like power outages. It's very similar to like the power company providing power to a city, and all of a sudden you have a tornado come through, or a hurricane come through, or a thunderstorm come through. All these are different stresses that can affect that power company. It's the same thing in your body. You have all these different types of stresses that can affect your power, and the more you get certain power outages to certain points, the more vulnerable you become, especially to viruses. And if this wasn't the case, if people would just stay with viruses all the time.
What helps the body recover faster?
So when it comes to your body, especially when it comes to colds, there's such a simple little thing. It's going to sound so easy to you, but if you ever have a runny nose or even start to feel like a cold coming on, a lot of times people get a like watery eyes or a burning nose. That's a common thing people start to get. Take a toothbrush and you could turn the toothbrush on, vibrate it, put it on your nose like a vibrating toothbrush. They sell these in the stores. You just put a little bit of vibration on your nose. You'll find like a tickle point where your whole body tickles. You can do it on either side a couple of times. Oftentimes, within 20 minutes or so, your eyes will run, everything. You'll feel so much better. There's so much more we have. Go into our Body Chargers portal where we teach you all about what to do to help yourself at home.
Dr. Cormier, let's talk about recurrent colds. Why do some people catch everything going around?
So you want to think of your body. It can be strong or weak, and I don't necessarily mean that in a bodybuilder capacity. I mean how well connected your brain is to all your cells and how protected you are. And there's plenty of times in life that you go and everybody else gets sick and maybe you don't, and there's other people that just get sick all the time, and so it's weaknesses that are causing that, and cells that are healthy and connected to the brain and filled with all the different things they should be filled with really don't have a likelihood of getting a virus that's going to activate in them or getting another virus. But the cells that are weak have that potential.
Why does stress weaken resilience?
Again, let's talk about physical stresses, emotional stresses, and environmental stresses. That's a lot to think about. Every position, every accident, every fall, everything you've ever done to physically injure yourself. You could go back to falling off the swing when you were a kid. I mean, so many things can damage your cells. If you don't cover them properly, they stay damaged. Then you also have emotional stresses, small to big, anything emotions you've ever experienced. And then you also have environmental stresses. And this world is just, it is what it is. I'm not going to talk negatively about it. There's so much amazing things in our world, so many amazing things in our world, but there's also so many things to contend with. And right now we have, as humans, more stress that we have to contend with than probably any other time in history.
What's the number one daily immune habit?
So a really simple immune habit is to just tap right here on your thymus. Your thymus gland, this gland right here, is the most important gland in your immune system. And when I was in chiropractic school many years ago, decades ago, I remember we had 75 cadavers, and they told us that, hey, you're probably not going to find the thymus gland, even though it's the most important gland in the immune system. And I was like, why is that happening? And so they said it just dies. That's what my really intelligent teacher told me. And I was like, no, this can't be. So over the years, we figured out it's just a power issue. You got to keep this thing powered up to it so that it works and it can do its job. And so there's so many more technical things you could do here at our practice with this, or at home with our Body Chargers platform. So you can check out that, bodychargers.com. But just on a general level, just tap on your thymus when you feel your immune system being low. If you feel like you have family members or friends that have these types of conditions that could benefit from this particular technology, then all you need to do is become a Body Chargers member or tell them about Body Chargers. Remember, it's our community that I created to help people at home with the best technologies in the world to be able to help you to self-heal your body at home and maximize your self-healing. So go to Body Chargers, become a member. That's the easiest way to get this done. And we look forward to serving you and your family. Also, if you want a higher level of care, we have the Nerve Health Institute you can always come to. That's our clinic where we have higher level services here to be able to help you.